I don't know, but Vergil, he's right there. He's right there. He's been proven that he belongs with the top fighters in the division. And, who knows, a couple of fights or next fight or whatever the case may be.
Terence Crawford has finally answered Floyd Mayweather's challenge for a showdown in 2026, and his reaction was surprisingly positive. Crawford said he's more than willing to step into the ring to finally settle the question boxing fans have argued about for years: who's truly the greater fighter? Even though Mayweather is more than a decade older, he's the one who sparked this whole idea after getting frustrated with constant comparisons between him and Crawford.
It could be Crawford next if he's still willing to do it, because that's a fight that I've been calling for a while. I think that's a great fight to make happen still.
During a post-fight interview, Crawford was asked about fans pushing for a matchup with Floyd, especially now that Floyd himself has expressed interest. Crawford kept it simple. "If Floyd wants to fight me, that's big money and a huge opportunity to share the ring with one of the greats," he said. "So yeah, I'm open to it."
You want to fight Terence Crawford right now?
I would love to fight him, man. I think he's like probably the #1 pound for pound fighter right now.
Do you think he's out of his peak?
No.
Or is he in his peak now?
I think he's in his peak.
And you're saying you could be the peak prime Terence Crawford?
I'm saying I believe that I can.
Mayweather didn't call out Crawford only because fans wanted it. Two of Floyd's own former opponents recently claimed Crawford might actually be better than him, which many see as a huge disrespect to Floyd's legendary career. Along with Canelo, Shane Mosley, who lost to Mayweather on the scorecards 15 years ago, also echoed that belief.
Respect it 100%.
I believe that I can. No, I respect him as a fighter, though. That's the thing. When I want to fight people, it doesn't mean that, I don't like you. Like, let's get it on. It's more like I respect your skills and I want to see if I can beat you.
Speaking with Fight Hub TV, Mosley made a bold statement, saying he believes Bud Crawford is actually the superior fighter, even though he also praised Mayweather's incredible skill. "I think Crawford is better, bigger, he's moving up weight classes. I'd say he's the more complete fighter. Floyd is great too, extremely talented. It would have been a tough fight, but I think Crawford would edge him because he has longer arms and more size."
Division. Both, it would do really good numbers on pay-per-view because they should put it on pay-per-view. I think it would do really good numbers on pay-per-view, and the gate would be.
After Crawford defeated Canelo, fans and analysts worldwide immediately began debating whether Bud has now earned the title of the greatest fighter ever. That historic win pushed the 37-year-old back to the top of the pound-for-pound rankings. Canelo, before the fight, had already suggested Crawford was better, and after losing, he doubled down and said Crawford is simply on another level. In his post-fight press conference, Canelo stated, "I think Crawford is way better than Floyd Mayweather."
Fighters, and you named your GOAT as Bud Crawford, and I think a lot of folks were surprised, because it's obviously a contemporary, somebody you called out in the past. Why did you rank him as your GOAT?
Well, I think this is gonna sound there was a little bit of a misunderstanding. I thought I could only choose one person for GOAT.
What made Canelo's comment so powerful is the fact that he has faced both fighters, Floyd in the past and Crawford recently. The fact that he made that claim right after being beaten shows either incredible respect or a genuine belief that Crawford is the superior boxer. His statement triggered immediate debate throughout the sport. Some people praised Crawford's willingness to jump weight classes and take on elite challengers, while others defended Mayweather's flawless record and legendary resume. Crawford later pointed out that Canelo has first-hand experience with both men. Speaking with Ariel Helwani, he said, "Canelo's been in the ring with both of us. People can talk, but he actually knows."
As well, and then one of those fights, Crawford was there in the corner, and you were calling him out. You were saying, "Hey, I will take a fight," because they asked you, "Would you like to take a fight with Crawford?" Yeah, I would like to take a Crawford with him. And moving to today, obviously his performance against Canelo, do you feel like a fight with Crawford is closer more than ever now?
First I'll answer the question. I'll fight.
At the end of the day, this debate will never truly end because it's based on opinion. What is clear, though, is that both fighters are undefeated champions, at least for now in Crawford's case, with long reigns across multiple divisions. They will both go down as two of the greatest American boxers ever. However, there is an interesting discussion about how each man built his undefeated record, And this is something Ryan Garcia touched on during a Ring magazine segment on September 10th.
The question, is this the fight that you want next? Vergil Ortiz against Duran Boots Ennis.
I think this is the fight that has to happen, man. I think this is it.
It's the best fight in boxing. I think he did a great job. He looked good. But I'm going to show the world why I'm the best in the world. And I'm going to show his team. They've been talking all crazy.
The conversation started after Max Kellerman argued that Manny Pacquiao should rank above Mayweather on a list of this century's top fighters, even though ESPN recently placed Floyd at number 1 and Pacquiao at number 2. Former NFL player LaShawn McCoy added fuel by saying, "Nobody has changed the game like Floyd Money Mayweather," and he meant it in a negative way. Garcia agreed, saying, "Mayweather mastered the art of choosing the right time to fight people. He's the best at making money and setting up big fights because he always timed them perfectly. He never fought anyone truly in their prime after junior lightweight. He changed the sport in the worst way. Now everyone wants to protect their undefeated record."
If it's a good fight, if I feel like it's gonna be a great fight, which of course with Crawford, that's a no-brainer for sure. We got to get past this fight and we can talk about the future.
Crawford's recent run has caused people to rethink that hierarchy. And the timing couldn't be better, since Crawford is at the absolute peak of his abilities while still fighting elite opponents. Max Kellerman brought decades of experience into the discussion, saying that while Mayweather definitely has advantages, like a deeper resume, better defense, and faster hands, those strengths don't tell the full story.
Talking crazy, and I'm going to back it up, and I'm going to show the world why I'm the best in the world. But like I said,
No one's been talking crazy, bro. Your dad is the first one that said that I was ducking. It's on video. It is on video that he said we ducked and we didn't get no offer.
it don't matter. The time is now. It's that time. Let's get this money and let's make this fight happen.
Kellerman explained that once Floyd moved past lightweight, he became much more strategic with who and when he fought. That helped him stay undefeated but also raised questions about whether he avoided certain dangerous fighters in their prime. Crawford, on the other hand, has shown a willingness to fight anyone at any time. Kellerman said this difference in mentality has a real impact on how fans and fighters view each man's legacy.
But if you were at 168, when we think about anybody at 168 outside of Canelo, the first name that comes to anybody's mind is David Benavidez. What about the potential for a fight like that?
No, like I said, man, that's a big dude. You know what I mean? He ain't even at 168. You know, when you look
right, not now. It's at 175, yeah.
He probably can't even make 168.
If you look at Floyd's resume, it's deeper than Crawford's. Floyd was quicker and had better defense. But after lightweight, he was careful about who he faced, Kellerman said. Crawford, even if his resume is thinner in some areas, wanted everybody the entire time. That matters to people. He then compared Crawford to legendary names like Sugar Ray Robinson and Roy Jones Jr., saying that Crawford has reached a level of respect that goes beyond numbers and records.
He's earned it. He is the man right now. He's the top gun. He's, you know, I know you got him, Inoue, and Usyk. They all belong in those three. But Crawford probably just put himself on the top of the hill.
It does matter because you said that we're the ones talking. We're not the ones talking. Oh, we started talking after you guys started talking. It's retaliation. It's retaliation.
Your manager's talking all crazy. Oscar talking crazy. It's the time, and I'll make you pay.
Even though fans constantly compare Floyd and Crawford, Bud refuses to diminish what the 50-0 champion accomplished. Crawford openly respects Mayweather, and when asked about their similarities, he made sure to give Floyd full credit. He's the king, Crawford said, acknowledging Floyd's greatness.
When you look at these fights, you know, especially coming up, you gotta be realistic. You gotta, you know, say, all right, you know, how big is this dude really is? Because David Benavidez, he can fight his ass off, you know. Me personally, I believe him.
He continued by saying, "We share a lot of things in common, but we're also different. I take more risks." Earlier in his career, Floyd took a lot of risks too. It depends on which version of Mayweather you're talking about, Money Mayweather or Pretty Boy. Pretty Boy was aggressive and a real destroyer. Later on, after hand injuries and moving up in weight, he couldn't fight with the same power.
Top of the mountain. You know, and he's just, to the victor goes the spoils, baby. He gets to choose. He's special. He showed that. Now he gets to choose. He wants to go down. He doesn't want to stay up there. He wants to go down to 160.
As Crawford mentioned, they're similar in many ways. But whenever fans compare them, new analysis keeps coming out, and one recent breakdown even picked Crawford as the likely winner if they fought. In terms of pure boxing skill, very few fighters can match the technical mastery Floyd Mayweather displayed throughout his career. His jab, timing, accuracy, and counterpunching allowed him to dominate countless opponents, across both versions of himself.